All right, I came out this morning and I realized that there's a small problem with my Kratky hydroponics. Probably several problems, but we'll go through the basics first. This is the bean plant. Got a good set of roots. That's actually two bean plants. And it looks like it's drinking down the water pretty well. Now this one is a purchased pepper, so the roots was already root bound, and the roots do not, I'll have to get in there and break that up. The roots do not appear to be developing. This also was a purchased pepper. The roots appear to be developing on that one. A purchased tomato. Now these were purchased because I had to move. That was, well, sort of unexpected, but I had to, most of the plants that I had started died. So this is the tomato, a tomato. Again, relatively good root system. It's working that water down, so that's a good thing. This again, purchased tomato. This got a good root system on it. Okay, and then the final two. This one, these are two of the plants that survived the moving process and all that went into that. So this was one of the peppers. And you have to remember that these are drought tolerant, or they've been bred for drought tolerance. It's not putting roots down into the water. So this one over here as well is a tomato. It's putting good roots down. That one's putting good roots down into the water. I do still need to put the nutrients in here. I haven't done that yet. So that's the basics. They've been in there for about a week, maybe a week and a half. But I'm going to do another bucket. But I came out this morning and there were hundreds of mosquitoes hovering around here. So I realized that moving from a desert into a much wetter area, I have a mosquito problem. So I am going to try to solve this problem today. So first I'm going to move these off to the side, just so that I can treat all of them at the same time. I don't want to have that continue. I don't want to have to keep going and going and going. Okay, so here we go. All right, I've just moved the lids off to the side a little bit. So I'm going to do a couple of things to try and make sure that this doesn't happen. First this is a squirt bottle of laundry detergent. It's mixed with water. First thing I'm going to try to do is stop the tension of the water. And I'm just giving each one squirt. And I'm hoping that this will solve the problem. But just in case, I'm going to move these back in, and we'll see how that affects the plants. Like I said, I've said this before, it is a learning process. When I had, at my old house, I had this set up. This is a cover for the hole. When I moved, the covers that I had for those holes apparently didn't want to move with me, so they're probably in the garbage somewhere. So that's one thing. And then I'm going to do another one. Most of these have spaces. Now this one should be okay, but this one, you can see right there, all I did was shove the soil block from the purchased plant down into the water. So I want to fill in all the gaps so that the adult mosquitoes can't get in to lay their eggs. And I know this is an imperfect solution. I'm hoping that the soap will solve the problem. This one should be okay. This one, let's put some more in there. And I'll do the rest of this later when I'm not taping, but that's the idea. Just fill in all of the gaps so that the mosquitoes can't get in as easily. It looks like this one needs some additional help. This one, all of the purchase plants need additional filler. I'm thinking of getting 1 or 2 fish for each one, but I think it's a temporary solution because these are not permanent. And so each year, unless I change something, each year I would have to buy new fish. So it's not a sustainable solution. I'm thinking of setting up a trap, an open air situation where the mosquitoes would feel much more comfortable with laying their eggs. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do that yet, but it is most definitely something that I want to try, because if the mosquitoes will lay their eggs somewhere else and then I can kill them, that'll be a much better solution. So anyway, still learning on the hydroponics. You can see that tomato has a tomato on it. It actually had a tomato on it when I purchased it. This tomato, I believe, has blossoms. Yeah, there's a blossom right there. The plants that were were the dry plants, the plants that didn't have the advantages. They are really struggling. One of the dry beans rotted because there was too much water. But for now, it looks like once I add the nutrients, we will have a good start. It hasn't gotten hot here yet, so I need to wait. I need to see what happens when it actually gets hot. But for now, I will add the nutrients, and hopefully that will take care of our mosquito problem. Talk to you later.